don't mind my fucking heater blasting off.
Oh, hey, it's the next day.
Oh, it is. I think. Gina, fuck. How are you holding up?
No.
I'm starting to feel quite warmly towards her frequent cold shoulders now. Ginny! Are you alright? Why aren't you saying anything?
Oh, what's the point? Why go to all this trouble and fight so hard for the likes of me?
What?
Oh, you saw it, the picture?
What picture? You mean this? The photograph taken by Hurley's red-handed recorder? And you were like, bang! Well, I didn't think it would have been captured a scene like that, that's for sure. I sound like Minnie Mouse now, all of a sudden.
It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that's gonna think I did it, ain't they?
Well, I won't pretend it wasn't a bit of a shock when the prosecution first presented it to the court. So many P words.
Surely you gotta have your doubts about me now, eh? Yeah, I can't still think I'm innocent. Still can't think I'm innocent. Yep, there you go.
Of course I can. I gotta believe.
Believe in the heart of cards.
Ginny, why don't you talk to us? Why don't we go on a motorcycle ride with cards? Tell us what really happened that night.
No.
Bruno's cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, we'd really like to hear it from you.
Alright. Had to burp.
Okay.
It was after we had that dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Cyrus now. Oh no!
Oh, no.
We are in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh god.
Yeah, we all had a chat in your office, didn't we?
Yes, I remember. You remember?
I remember. Thinking back. Flashbang back. After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped out and went down the street to the 221, the Whitney Bates place. I had to know
If Iris' story was there or not.
Bugs.
The Hound of the Baskervilles. Oh, and then Happy Cat.
I don't know what it's about or nothing. But if you ask me, there's something in that Shams I don't like. Something want people reading.
Something what we don't want people reading.
Yeah, okay. So that's why we lied to Iris about sticking it in
Luggage, basically.
Luggage, okay.
I think.
But okay, at least that's what I thought about at the time. Just thought things.
So you broke into Windibanks.
I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea all that was gonna kick off, did I? No. I struck the lock and stuck inside. It was dark as you like in there, so I gave the oil lamp on the counter a bit of wick, and that's when... What do you think you're doing? I nearly died. I did. And the next thing I knew... Flashbang. I'd grabbed the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like I don't know what. Like I just don't care. So there's fucking bug in here. Oh, you're the girl who was in here this afternoon. I didn't pickpockets. Well, and he went in for armed robbery. The manuscript? Yeah. Are you got it here? Did Jones leave a load of papers with you, a story? I fucked up the voice.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. The hound the something or other. It's here. I want to see it. I'm sorry, young lady, but I'd sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers. I don't want it. What would I do with it anyway? I just want to see it's here, that's all. Oh, you want to see it, do you? I want to know if Sean's really spawned it, or it here or not. Please, just let me see it. It's ain't. Then I'll go. Yep. Oh, very well then. But for pity's sakes, stop waving my gun around, would you?
Yeah, so she left the door open, and then that's when they came.
Yeah. So then the old cove unlocked the storeroom door, and then we both went inside. And then it was right, manuscript. Some weren't lying after all.
You did all that just to check for me, Jenny?
Anyway, then there was a bit of a fucking kick up out in the main bit little shop.
The Skulkin brothers arriving at the scene, yes.
What's that noise? Someone's breaking in. I mean, someone did break in. Dear me, is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about? I think I forgot to shut the door behind me. Sorry. I'd better go and take care of that. Could I possibly have my gun back? Oh, well, I'll come with you and... No, don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances.
And then he died.
And he took the gun out of my hands and walked back out into the shop. I hung back in the storeroom like he said, straining ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap, and I started to think I could help see. So I was just about to go out in the storeroom myself when... Bang bang.
Shit.
I heard a couple old shots go off too, I think. Almost at the same time. And there he was, right at my feet, laying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it shut and locked it quick as you like. Because
you thought whoever had shot Mr. Windabake might come for you.
Yeah, so I went to grab the old gun. I figured I'd put a fight at least. But when I got a better look at them, I knew. Winnipeg was a goner. I felt funny in my head all of a sudden, kinda dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing.
That must be when you passed out, Gina.
If I hadn't done what I done, Old Cove might have still be alive.
Did you tell the police everything you just told us?
Of course I did, but they didn't believe a word of it, did they? The bitches. All they said was if I kept telling lies, I'd make things even worse for me.
It'll be alright, Jenny. Don't worry. Just stay strong a little longer. My sweet little angel. Bruno's about to put the real carpet through the mill.
That cobalt was there in the afternoon? Was there in the afternoon?
Questions.
Egbert Benedict.
Egbert? She said Egbert. Is it Egbert or is it Egbert or Egbert?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh God, you gotta stare at him. I still remember how he looked at me like I was nothing.
Or a muffin.
Bitch. Or a muffin. He was there that night.
We don't know his real name yet, but I'm convinced that he's involved somehow. Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty.
You what?
You can't leave. You can leave us. Go away.
Mr. Odo?
Yes. I'm an Odo.
How can you trust me? I don't get it. I mean, have you forgotten what happened before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. So what? Me and Gilded, we told you a whole pack of lies. And you got the bug trotter off me, even though he was a killer.
No, I could never forget that. Even though you just reminded me.
Oh?
I did what I thought was best at the time. But the pain of that error of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear with bears. Still, don't forget that I also made you a promise. I told you that I'd be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what. There's a bear behind you.
Well, what if I'm lying? You could be working to get another killer off the hook for all you know. But would a killer say that?
I was once in your position, Gina. I once wore shoes. I was the accused in a trial.
You were?
Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder. And strange as it might sound, the circumstances of crime were pretty damning. I mean, he was accused like 2 times, actually. I was sure that no one would believe it wasn't me who'd done it. Oh, Bruno. But there was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and now he's dead. My best friend. Mr. Windy Man.
Oh, he's so hot. Risky. No one believes in you. No one believes in you more than I do.
No one believes in you.
Oh my god, Stewie. All you need to do is put your faith in me, and I'll do the rest. Put your ass in my hands, I don't know.
I was so happy when he cried. I mean, I cried, and we both cried, and then we crewed. And even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking, how did this man get there? But surely he doesn't really believe in me. Not completely. But
oh, hi.
I was wrong. And then he looked at us. And then he's like,
and then he probably
you.
could have never I shot myself.
As my trial... as soon as my trial begun, it was obvious that the wind came from nowhere. That he had an absolute, unwavering wind.
God, I'm just so
I'm just so enamored by that wind. It's...
Well, where the fuck did it come from?
Yeah.
Then he had thoughts.
And in turn, I developed an absolute, unwavering belief in him. Then I turned towards him.
I mean, you're friends for a reason, but...
Yeah. Since then, I came to realize, if you want someone to believe in you, you have to do it yourself.
What are you saying?
I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I'll keep believing in you. And I won't make any sense at all.
No.
So you don't need to worry. I won't let you down. Wink, wink.
No, I'm a fuck.
I thought she said driver.
I know, that's why I keep fucking up. No good liar.
You're not like Gilded. I know that. You're not Irish. That's right. You're our friend, Ginny.
Yes.
We know you better than you think.
Oh no.
I'm your dad. We've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what we need to know. All we need to know. I don't know. Exactly. Blush. And sniffles.
God, defending Gina, and her licorice sticker. Licorice court resides or to resume. Please head into the courtroom immediately.
Yes, of course. Thank you, sir.
I completely was like, huh? Forgot to read for a second.
It's been both a defendant and a defending lawyer in my time. Wait, I'd been, not it's been. Whatever. So I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. My glasses need to be cleaned because I'm seeing shit. And I also knew that my glasses really need to be cleaned. Just how hard it was to bear the burden of another bear, putting all the faith in you. I'm defending a bear. This is at last the final chapter, the final battle. Wish me luck, son. And I hope you're watching over me too, partner. He sounds like she's dead.
No, he's talking about.
Oh, he's talking about. Okay.
And then him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It made it sound like she died or something.
Nah, she's just in Japan.
Well, probably on the boat still, but yeah.
On a boat, halfway to Japan.
Still can't find that one song that said "I'm on a boat, bitch."
Hold on. Okay, here I call this court to order as we resume the trial of Miss Gino's God. Lictress. She's lictress now.
Electricity.
Electricity. Lord Van Sykes, have you successfully subpoenaed? A subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man works immediately, my lord. However, the heavy rain has delayed the arrival of his carriage. It would seem the cats are coming.
Your cats or my cats?
My cat.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see. Then, let us turn our attention to Inspector Erickson pieces of the case heard by the court this morning. And lay down, bitch.
My burp tastes like Cheez-Its.
Oh my god. The glaring omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector. Yes. I can only apologize, my lord.
Boo.
Boo. Although this defense Chronicles allies the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument. I cannot permit such untried
yeah.
to be used as evidence in my courtroom.
Okay, yeah, you deep throat that mic, son. It's a big mistake to cross Hurley and me. A very big mistake, because I have a gun.
There you go.
Hello.
My lord. Subpoenaed witness has just arrived in the building.
You are very close to your mic.
Sorry. I didn't know he moved it.
Yeah.
And I tried moving it and it did nothing.
Okay.
Thank you, officer.
There we go. We're better.
Show him to the stand without delay.
Mr. Egbert? Yeah, I thought it was Egbert, but I guess they're saying Egbert.
Yeah,
Egbert
now they're changing it.
Bennett.
I don't remember.
Didn't expect to be crossing paths with him so soon again, and certainly not like this. Are we gonna find out his real name?
Okay. Thank you for complying with the court's subpoena as such short notice, sir.
But of course, my lord, as an upstanding member of London society, it's my pleasure to oblige.
Now, kindly state your name and occupation for the record.
Ashley Graydon, Communications Officer.
Mr. Graydon, I both work at London Central Communications.
They also might be siblings or cousins. Now, perhaps somebody would kindly explain what all this is about.
Your bitch. You were appraised of the situation by the situation with the court officer on your way here, I presume.
Yes, I was. Something to do with a murder that took place at a pawnbroker's on Baker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question.
You just need to get naked. That is the accusation, indeed.
This really is beyond a joke, you know.
Death is not a joke. Very well. Without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon. Graydon?
Yeah, Graydon.
Okay.
What the fuck is that thing from The Office? Identity theft isn't a joke, Jim.
You will respond to the accusation made against you under oath.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Gladly, my lord. Gladly.
Do you want to dance?
I'm gonna dance. I'm from Texas, but also Britain. I think there is a London, Texas, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbroking services from time to time because I'm poor. But as you seriously suggesting, I concluded with these thugs to break into the palace on the night of the murder. And then I shook my head no. I have no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation, even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. Blood? Some Scaramouche detective's home-brewed tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence.
So you deny the accusations completely, do you?
I must say I am dismayed. For the highest in the court of law to be swayed by the self-professed detective's toy.
It was the will of the jury. Our great Britain justice system demands that the jury will is upheld.
See my cane? Then it would seem we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today.
Bitch. My golly.
How long am I expected to be detained here?
Forever. If following the defense cross-examination, your involvement in this matter has not been established, you will be free to leave immediately.
No, I don't want to. I lied. That I shall be away in time for afternoon tea, some small consolation at least.
Oh god, you're such a little bitch. Let us not hold up Mr. Graydon any longer than necessary. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination. I would say proceed with caution.
Oh god. So we meet again, Mr. Eggert Benedict will proceed with caution. Or is it Mr. Graydon? My apologies. You are Renosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer. We have met. If you say so. Ashley Graydon. Enchante. Now you're Ashley, and I'm Egbert. So, goodbye. I trust we can conclude this quickly. He has very nice hair, by the way. But I'm not holding your flashy hat will do. Throw it back at him.
Yeah! I'm concerned!
Accusation. Okay. And then pawnbroker service time. But are you serious? Yes. I have no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation. If parties here present the claim of blood. He's like, brother, mother, dad, is that you?
He's like, senpai, pay attention to me.
Yeah. What about your blood, son?
Hold it!
Yeah.
Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There's no question of that. Mr. Sholmes' chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such. But I am not the only human to have blood running through my veins, am I? How can you be sure that the blood is mine? Okay.
No, so touchy did.
It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants. Every individual's blood is a slightly different composition, it seems. Mr. Sholmes' chemical is able to spare me. I don't like science. Who is the Sholmes character, anyway? Oh, I assume all Londoners would know the name. He's a very well-known detective.
So, even you are unable to bring yourself to say great detective?
You're very close to the mic again, by the way.
I know, because he fucking smacked it. Okay,
a great detective, you say? Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're in the realm of fairy tales.
Oh. To the left.
I was like, who said that? Pursue.
Excuse me.
Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Skulkin?
He won't... Me?
No, the other one.
Right. I've had up to fucking cats. How many times have I got to tell you?
Yeah. Yes, I know. You're not Big Bruv Sculpey. I have a feeling it's Ashley Graydon that is, but okay. Mr. Nash
Same.
Sculpin.
Oh.
Cord blaming you, what? It is not the case that when Mr. Graydon just spoke a thought, we went through your mind. Would you care to share with the court? Me thoughts. I don't have them. It must have been him.
What?
Mr. Nash Sculpin, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Mr. Graydon just spoke? Nothing, honest gov, nothing.
Your thoughts?
I was just thinking, if I have arms and I wave them around, it'll open up the wound again, that's all. What wound? Where he took the bullet, of course. It was only 2 days ago. It ain't gonna be healed up. As I was, well, you know, I was worrying for him, and... Oh, L's bells. Mr. Graydon, did you hear that? What? Your comrade is worried about you, it seems. On account of your injured arm.
He is holding it.
My lord, I have an arm, and I'll beat you with it.
Yes, Mr. Graydon.
I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly, I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to the mindless insinuations. We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the scene of the crime 2 nights ago. And from the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm, or their whereabouts are very giant. You're very big, tall man. Perhaps you'd allow a court official to examine your arm, sir. The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand as if in pain. No, I refuse. That's suspicious. You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves. Accordingly, I am not obliged to permit any such invasion of my privacy. As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all this. I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokery where this fellow was killed whatsoever. I take offense to this insinuation. I wasn't involved.
You claim to have had nothing to whatsoever to do with Mr. Winnibake's bank.
My lord, the defense would like the last statement to be added to Graydon's formal testimony.
Very well, counsel. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Graydon.
Why? Okay.
Yeah, but he's been there like a couple days ago.
So should I press it then?
So the...
No. Because it's the only new thing. Never had anything to do with it. You forget that I was there, Mr. Graydon, on the very afternoon of the incident. Obviously, I'm not a complete stranger to the pawnbrokers. I'm currently on the lookout for an armchair to furnish my study.
Objection!
Oh, loud cars outside.
Yeah.
The fuck? No, you were there to redeem an article. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh.
Hello.
Excuse me!
Do you have something to add, Inspector? Num-nums.
Maybe. Come on in, sunshine.
You were there too, in fact, weren't you, Inspector? The afternoon?
Well, yes, I do remember meeting yourself in the pawnbrokers that afternoon. You, your young Japanese assistant, and the accused were all present, as I recall.
And at that time, this witness, Mr. Graydon, was trying to acquire a particular article.
Well, now. I'm afraid I don't remember too clearly. He's not allowed to talk about it.
Of course he's not. What? But you must.
I'm not going to lie and pretend I don't remember something that I don't.
What's going on here? Crazy showed us a picture for it, didn't he? You know, from the cameras that Hurley installed in Windibanks? Yeah, of course.
Indeed. The gentleman pictured bears a striking resemblance to witness, I must say. Yep.
Yeah.
Right there.
Exactly, which proves that Mr. Graydon was in the shop on the afternoon question. At no point have I denied that fact. Yes, you did. I merely entered the shop to pursue the articles on sale and have a word with the broker. Nothing more. This makes no sense. I understand why Mr. Graydon might be trying to cover his tracks. But why would Gregson be trying to avoid giving testimony about what happened? That's all he's going to say on the matter, is it? What do you think, Bruno? I think he has no intention of telling us anything. He's well aware that the less he says, the less chance he has of giving himself away. The complete opposite of Harley, then. He seems to think that the more he says, the better. Well, at least I managed to prise a little more information from the witnesses' lips. All thanks to the Skulkin brothers. Yes, they were the key to after all. So he has to had nothing to do with the Windibanks? Well, we know that's not true. Perhaps now would be a good time to have a proper look through the court record. Good idea. You never know what type of tiny scrap of information could become a valuable weapon.
Yeah, that was... I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
I think I have to present something.
Yeah.
I think on this one. Bottom line is I've never had anything to do with this, so... present. I was trying to get my left right.
Yeah.
This
Photo.
thing.
That one? Music box. Music disc. This dick.
The dick disc. Have you ever seen this disc before, Mr. Graydon? Why? Is it supposed to mean something? This disc was until the day of the murder in Mr. Windibank's shop. It was redeemed by the defendant, Miss Regina Lestrade, that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try to take it from her. And that somebody was you, of course. Wasn't it, Mr. Graydon? Nuh-uh. As I have reiterated numerous times, you were mistaken. That was not me. That was my twin brother, Megbert. I've never seen that disc before in my life. If you had a life, it may have escaped your nose, but there's a small smear of blood on the disc.
Oh yes, resulting from
abrasion
of thumb preps.
That's right. The surface of the disc is covered in hundreds of tiny metal bumps. In the skirmish to acquire the disc, the thumb of the person who tried to take it suffered a minor lacerations. Gasp. So, while the disc bears the remnants of the skirmish in the form of the smear of blood, the thumb of the person in question must bear the remnants also, in the form of a scratch.
Oh, for gracious, indeed it must.
Mr. Graydon, you refused to allow a court officer to examine your arm before. Are you going to refuse to show me your thumb? Because I have no doubt that it bears a small scratch consistent with the smear of blood on this disc. Well, it would seem I underestimated you.
What was the meaning of this?
So you admit it now. You admit you have a scratch on your thumb from when you attempt to take the disc from the defendant.
Order. Well, Mr. Graydon.
It would appear there has been something of a misunderstanding here. I did not attempt to take the disc as you put it. No, quite the reverse. What are you trying to say? You see the stick dance moves? That really quite simply, see, the disc was mine from the outset. Is there some crime in taking an item that you own out of pawn? What?
It would seem Mr. Graydon is a bitch that in this piece of evidence my learned friend has established a link between yourself and an incident. According to you, will tell the court everything you know about the disc now.
As you wish. Though I'm quite sure it has nothing to do whatsoever to do with the pawn broker murder. The dick disc. There's a note on the disc saying, "For Mr. McGilded, but the item belongs to me. The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused, that filthy gutterling, on the day in question. I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that night."
But there was a second disc. Then I hear you correctly, sir? Did I hear you? McGilded, you say? The famous London
Philanthropist?
philanthropist. Jesus, I know the word just was not coming out.
Yeah.
Who perished in this very courtroom 2 days ago after being acquitted of a distinctly messy murder.
Yes, my lord. The one and the same.
Good lord. Mr. Graydon, are you saying that Mr. McGillard and yourself were acquainted?
Maybe. Yes, that's correct.
Order, well. I certainly didn't expect to hear the name uttered here in my courtroom again.
According to what Gina told us, this disc was placed in the pawn on the fateful night 2 months ago. McGilded himself gave instructions to deposit it at the Windbanks. It's funny that Mr. Graydon here is claiming that disc belongs to him then, isn't it? In all likelihood, he's lying. So he appeared that afternoon at Windbanks in order to get his hands on Mr. McGilded's disc for some reason.
Counsel, you will commence your cross-examination, please. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you say that.
The gutterling. In the end, the disc was taken by the police. Was it, though? I don't remember. Was it? Yes, it was taken by Inspector Rickson here, wasn't it? Okay, it was. That's right. That was the very man. This very man. Apparently the police aren't collecting anything that has a connection to Mr. McGilded as evidence. God, he fucking scared me.
Excuse me!
Is something wrong with Spectre?
What you mean?
The last remark Mr. Graydon made in his testimony seemed to trouble you in some way.
No, it didn't. It's nothing, leave it alone.
Never. Let me ask you this, Inspector.
No.
Why is Scott and Leonard gathering Mr. McGilded's possessions?
Because he's filthy.
Crush your
I
fries.
can't tell you something like that, Sunshine. What is it, Inspector? Investigating secrets? Secrets. Yes, exactly. You should know all about that. Emmaus McGilded, who died so unexpectedly after his child 2 months ago. A man renowned throughout the capital for his great contribution to public life, yet he had a dark side too.
Yes.
He didn't have a dark side. Where are you going with this? When Zykes... Oh, he didn't even say Lord. Oh, I suppose the police are dealing with the aftermath of this nefarious activities, are they? That's enough. Coppers like me have duties to carry out that we're not at liberty to talk about. That's all you need to know. Duties conferred by Lord Shanghar, I presume. Lord Chief Justice appears The Lord Chief Justice appears
The
to
Lord
have...
appears.
I have great faith in you, Inspector.
Put your fries in
Keep
your
in my
bucket.
pocket. Bottom line is, if you want to get more out of me, you're gonna need Lord Strongheart's first. Okay.
I want shrimp.
Shrimp.
What's this all about? Because I want shrimp.
Shrimp.
Shrimp. It's like there's something going on between Gregson and Lord Van Zeke's here. It's probably shrimp.
Well, it appears that the Inspector has revealed all he is allowed to reveal. Okay, once you're done, let us return to your testimony.
Gladly, my lord.
God, he looks so like, why am I here?
So you break into the shop late at night. But you see you did, but what is it that you want from me? Ticket issued from the pawnbroker owned by the victim, Mr. Winbates, in the form of handwritten notes. Was it this?
Objection!
This disc was deposited when Winbates on Magnus McGilda's instructions. You knew that, and you went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Objection!
Because you're selfish.
Contact her again. In any case, the disc is taken into custody by the police that afternoon. The witness had no reason to visit pawnbrokery again that night.
He's like, stop talking about the disc. No. Sorry, my learned friend. But that's not true.
What?
Mr. McGilda had another article in pawn at Windybanks.
Yeah.
As this second pawnbroker's ticket proves. Gasp. There were 2 articles belonging to Mr. McGilda in Windybanks pawnbrokery, and the reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one. Together with your 2 accomplices, the Stolen Brothers.
This is the second ticket, isn't it? What had the man deposed of?
The article description reads, one small box.
A rather vague description, it seems to me.
Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbroker with these clowns in order to steal some trinket box? I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did. This is absurd. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Once the article has been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft. That's a good point.
Indeed. The witness makes a solid argument.
This means that for some reason, this Kratom fellow needs the small box that very night, does it? Does what?
Objection!
Yes. Oh.
I don't give a shit. It's time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord. Could you be a little less cryptic? Yeah, exactly. I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite
Convertible.
We're in a convertible. On the night in question, a snow small box was taken from Windybank's pawnbroker.
A snow small box.
Yeah, because the door was locked. The storeroom. The rest assured the prosecution can prove it.
What?
Good gracious. Inspector, show the photo prints to the court if you please. Yes, sir.
What prints?
These prints were taken from one of the detective's security cameras. Huh?
Are these red-handed recorders again?
As precisely explained using this plan of the shop layout, the victim's establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. Yes, one was set to capture the counter where Mr. Windybank receives his customers, and the other was set to capture the shelves on which articles were placed for the sale once forfeited. According to the information on the ticket, McGilda's small box had been pilfered already. 2 days before the incident, 9 p.m. on the 13th April to be precise. Which means it would have been on the shelves of forfeited items in the shop front. Now, what I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras of 2 hours before the incident. That's at 11 p.m. on 15th April. Okay.
Pretty horse.
The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would have here. Then here we have another print.
Okay.
The one was taken about 2 hours after the incident. Let's see. So we have 2 pictures to compare. Or put inside of each other. Though I must say that placing them side by side leaves me cold. Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache. Obviously, at Scotland Yard, we consider the theft as one possible motive in this case. We explored the possibility that something had been taken in addition to the victim's life. So your men have already compared these 2 prints to really a spectre? Have they, though? Yes, sir. I don't believe it. We count every single item in each of the 2 photographic prints. There's something different about it, and I can't tell what yet. The yard's collision is exactly the same number 1 are present in both. But how do we know if you open the box? In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbrokery on the night in the question. The music stopped as you understand that. My learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy. Fantasy.
I don't believe it. If I could have just shown that he'd stolen McGilda's pawn box. Do. Might have been able to break him down at last. He looks like Sailor Moon. You know what? You know what, Bruno? I've been thinking. Oh no.
What's your thoughts?
I wonder if these 2 photographs really are exactly the same. What?
We've been over this. So, counsel, in the light of the evidence put forward by the prosecution, what is your position? It seems that, in fact, on the night in question, nothing was stolen from the victim's settlement. Do you accept that prosecution's assertion? No.
I don't know. Use a piece of evidence. Before I give my answer, my lord, I'd like to try something if I may.
Try something? What do you mean? Can
I use this stereoscope? I'll need to use a certain piece of evidence from the court record to identify the discrepancy.
Yep. I'm not so sure I follow. Which piece of evidence do you intend to use to help you identify the similarity between the 2 prints? That's one, yeah.
Yes.
Take that!
Take that. I'd like to use this device, my lord, to view the 2 prints stereoscopically.
Oh! Yes! You got the bug at last! You can't resist, can you? God, he's gonna like, come. You got the cross-eyed compulsion. Okay.
Juror number 3, what a surprise. Come on, Bruno. Let's put the pictures in place and see what this wonderful contraption shows us.
Okay.
There we go. Now look through the eyepiece. Oh.
It's like coming off.
I wasn't sure at first, but there's a clear discrepancy between these 2 prints.
What? You must identify the location in question for the court, counsel.
Which...
Yeah, indication the precise location. Touch it.
Indicate
the right?
God, I hope this is it. Granted, these two prints are almost identical. However, there's one minor discrepancy between them.
What? I mean...
I see it now.
Oh god. Hurts my eyes.
When you view the two pictures skeptically, it was something.
The books.
A single area stands out as being a different location of the small box.
No.
Hello.
Wait. Unbelievable. It's not butter.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You're right. How extraordinary. Oh.
Okay. What this tells us is very simple. Mr. McGilden's small box was indeed not stolen from Windybanks on the night in question. However, there can only be no doubt that somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves.
Are you suggesting the small box originally deposited by Mr. McGilden is in fact...
Yes, the very same small box I just divided in those photographic prints.
Objection!
Why are you objecting? Oh god, mindless guesswork, whatever. What if it was? Okay. So a box was moved on the shelf, nothing was stolen. Yeah, look inside the box, which means quite simply that nothing has changed.
That may be true, but... Alright, McGilda's box wasn't stolen then. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe this changes everything about the case.
How can that possibly be?
Crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. In other words, we have to consider what might have been inside that box.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that we need to examine the box as soon as possible. A vital piece of evidence is sitting on the shelves at Windybanks as we speak.
Objection!
That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died 2 months ago can't possibly be related to this trial. Yes, it is.
Yes.
The court does not uphold your objection, Lord Van Zykes. Bailiff, arrange for an officer to go to Baker Street at once. Alone. Obtain the soul box and question and bring it back here for further examination. God, he's just...
Mm-hmm.
Everyone... Oh god, all the thoughts in my head.
Don't smile at me, it's weird. He looked like he was smiling, but, you know... Oh, hello.
He looks... He might whip out a gun to shoot people.
Yeah.
I took a small nap. We should have a report within a half an hour. I think perhaps we should recess for a short while until the evidence is brought forth. To be hoodwinked by such a farce? Disappointing. Oh no, not disappointing, beg your pardon, Lord Van Zykes. Yeah. This is nothing but a smokescreen, anachronism, specialty, it would seem. Fucking bitch.
What are you trying to say?
My learned friend has persist with the same line of reasoning from the very beginning. But we winning that this witness's intent was to steal an article belonging to Mrs. McGilden on Barkery. Yes. Yet common sense tells us that none of the articles have value enough to be worth stealing in the first place. How do you know?
Slap.
Oh.
Exactly. It would be beyond absurd to break into a place just for a small purpose of stealing such commonplace property.
Take your coat then. I got wine. I also have red drink. If your lordship recalls, Mr. McGillen perished 2 months ago, immediately after the conclusion of this trial. a trial in which we found not guilty. A trial in which it was established he was an upstanding member of society, his reputation implied in that. So I proposed a toast to my learned friend in his most insightful defense. God, he's just being a dick.
The articles this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happened to have a music box disc in one of its pockets and a small hair in my nose. From a cat. I assure you I wouldn't accept even if the man tried to make a gift of such things to me.
Makes a lot of sense.
It was gold or jewels, though, goodness, stones and shabba.
But you don't propose
Mouse.
cash. Mouse. to deposit the cash on the mouse. The prosecution's argument is undoubtedly compelling. It is incumbent on the defense now to bolster its argument. Yup. To explain what possible sins these commonplace articles pawned by the fine citizens could have. Okay. Well, consult.
Lick me more, cat. What are you doing?
Is your argument in fact
demonstratable?
Demonstratable? God, I almost said something else. Are you able to show proof that the disc or the box are in a tangible way related to this case?
Well,
Half the other disc.
Yeah. What's the matter, Bruno? We know they're related, don't we? They're both vital pieces of evidence. Yeah, of course. You and I both know that. We know Mr. McGilded is true character, and we know the disc is significant, even if we don't know why. But if we explain all that to the court at this point, we'll have to acknowledge that McGilded's acquittal 2 months ago was a mistake. That the defense's argument was flawed based on the false information. Oh no. And that would mean admitting that Gina committed perjury. But Ginny! Could it be that Venzik knows?
Yes.
Is that why he's doing this now? Because he's taking a fucking nap? He anticipated everything?
He is taking a fucking nap.
But maybe this could be a great opportunity for us. Sorry, what do you mean, Iris? Well, what is it that you always say, Rudo? Not to bite me! Sooner or later the truth comes out every time. Stop biting me! Alright, the exact significance of the things that Mr. Miller deposited with Mr. Winterbanks. Something that only Gina can explain to the court. But if I put her on the stand to testify that, it could critically damage our chances of winning this case.
Gotta breathe.
What's the right thing to do here? Yeah, let's have Gina testify. My lord, the defense would like to make a proposal.
Oh, what proposal, counsel?
While the court awaits the arrival of Mr. Winterbank's small box, I would like to call the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, to the witness stand.
Defendant? To what end?
She with the various articles deposited at Winterbanks by Mr. McGilded, my lord. Miss Lestrade has information related to them. I believe it would be beneficial for the court to hear what she has to say. It will prove the significance of the articles in question once and for all.
Well, things are becoming interesting. I presume you're consider the implications of the testimony you're proposing. In particular, the impact it will have on the accused standing and lead your own. So he does know.
I have.
Boardman, it's like, will you care to explain that last remark? No. The prosecution accepts the defendant's proposal. I move to interpret the cross-examination of her witness here from the accused herself. Very well. If you have no objections, Jesus. So, the court will now hear the testimony of the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. Your witness currently in the stand may step down until further notice. Get the fuck out of here.
Goodbye. Then I shall bid you good day, because I don't have a hat.
Yeah, where the fuck is that? Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand until Miss Lestrade testifies.
As you wish.
What the fuck?
Alright then, Gina, it's time. I know this will be hard, but please, put your faith in me here. Good luck, Bruno.
Oh god, she's standing right next to him.
The articles that Mr. McGill deposited in Windibank's pawnbrokery are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago.
Yes, I remember this young lady being brought in before me in the trial as well.
That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGill.
This case was intriguing, to say the least. Now here we are again, the same players in that trial facing each other once more. Okay, son. A twist of fate, perhaps, might happen, his friend.
Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGill. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. That the murder, in fact, took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought the possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of the unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGill died in this very courtroom in the most extraordinary of circumstances. He spontaneously combusted.
A mystery that remains unsolved even now, to Miss Dawn. As indeed does this murder itself. Be that as may, I recall neither the disc nor the small box being mentioned in the course of these proceedings.
Mrs. Lestrade, would you tell the court now, please, what really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago? I mean...
I don't want it. I don't know what you mean. I already said all of what I know.
And what about everything you told us yesterday from the inside of your prison cell? Please, Mr. Sherlock, this is extremely important.
But... Remember, little girl? Oh no! If it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Officer will seek to prosecute you for perjury. And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Although, let's face facts, you have little credibility to lose. Oh my god.
Ginny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust Bruno now.
Iris.
We're on your side. I'm a ghost.
Alright then. I'll talk.
It's the right choice, Gina.
Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down by his ears, so we'll be done. Okay. I must confess that I'm saying to understand what on earth is happening here. However, it would appear that Mr. Gilded Pond articles the extraordinary case of the LBS harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. Why is that word? I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay. You don't say
So,
shit.
Mr. Strahd, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of the 2 months ago. Again. You will reveal the truth. I kind of sorely lacking in your original statements.
This is it then. Everything's going to come out. Like Van Zieks. Out of my body. This could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears, but as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk.
Okay. Take down the ears. Truth is that Brickmaker Cove was in the cabin on the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from where we had it, and that pair on the roof deck went off to political slops. Not cops, but when the building slipped, the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop roundabout. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I seen or heard. Good grief, this is outrageous. What you just told in the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago. As you say, my lord. Then there's every chance I may have just
agitated
in error in my gilded trial. Yep, it sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived his court. Yes, he did. In an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes. Without a doubt, your lordship, it is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in that trial of this witness of my art friend are entirely expendable.
Excusable.
Expendable, don't believe it.
The trial was first, it was all lies.
The other fellow was brought into the court, just like the pick off of it.
Don't forget the lawyers from these, they were all in it together.
You're wrong, but Mr. The lawyer there, he didn't know nothing about it. Bug.
I don't think so. I really did expect you to believe that. He really snitched everyone up, didn't he, with an operation to get the man off scot-free.
Unforgivable, stop. The lies have to stop. Stop!
Yes,
Double stop.
but also no. The defense made a terrible error of judgment. I tend to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it's imperative that the court allows witness to elaborate on her testimony. Because the true significance of Mr. McGilded's Pond articles must be brought to light.
Very well. My lord friend, student friend? He's student friend now. Given the depths of calamity you have just flagged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing. Okay! Words fail me, the situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruto.
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial.
Yes, my lord.
Allow me, Mr. Naruto. Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Yes, my lord.
Oh god, he's turned away, I just realized.
Oh, of course.
What the fuck did that happen?
Within the cabin was the whole time.
Hold it!
And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Mrs. Strahd? If I remember right. In the storage compartment underneath one of the seats.
Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so yeah, I can't see nothing at all. No, in your testimony 2 years ago, I feel certain that you claimed Mr. McGill was the sole passenger, did you not? False testimony, my lord. Oh no. That's wait. That's what he told me to say, I say.
But it's important that you tell us the truth now. Were Mr. McGill and the victim acquaintances?
I don't know. But I did hear them talk a lot.
What were they talking about? Me?
Well, I can't hear it too well, but if I had to say, maybe it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying. Perhaps this is dealings of some kind. Well, anyway, they got louder and louder, and it started to sound like a fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe, and then all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone peeled over, and before it was moving loud and all. I believe you let out a noise scream. Yeah. That anyway.
Okay, and the Irishman dragged me up from under the seat. I saw that disc on the floor.
Hold it!
Was the disc you saw this disc?
Yeah, I reckon it probably was. It was right next to the third line on the floor. Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps? I don't know, but Gilda picked it up pretty smartish. And then he sat with the knife in his belly up on the seat.
What did he say to you at the time?
He told me not to say a word about I'll see or heard to no one. Yep, okay. About the disc at all. I was dead scared, and he was looking at me. I thought if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with him on that knife too. Then he started asking me about, well, questions. Like what my name was and where I lived, and then he asked me about being a diver too.
But after a while, what happened in the carriage was noticed.
Yeah, that's right. First there was kind of rapping noise. Someone was rapping outside.
The pair on the roof deck went off to call it slops.
Hold it!
There were 2 gentlemen occupying seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right. Oh no, no. He must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cool's knife in his gut. Then they screamed. The driver pulled up the horses and Gilda got me out in sight. Out of sight where? Back under the seat where I started off. Okay. Once carriage came out to a halt with 2 coats from the roof, ran off to fetch the slops. If they immediately left to fetch the police, it would appear they were certainly unrelated to the incident.
So that left Mr. McGilda, the driver, and you at the scene.
Yeah, only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside. The driver, yes. He also testified in the trial, I believe. A fellow who went by the name of
Beppo.
Beppo. Jeez, if memory serves.
What did Mr. McGilda and the driver say to each other? Sounds like a bad joke.
I know. I don't know what happened and stuff like that, mainly.
Okay, slip the driver some 10 to do a run in the shop. Pawn shop obviously being Windibanks on Baker Street.
Look, just a moment, Counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave false testimony in the trial as well? Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps a solution to the pawn worker slipped his mind when he was in the stand. Indeed, Lord Rensex. Mikhailda took off his coat and gave it to the driver. And flooded it up. All careful like been hot and before I noticed.
Yes.
When I saw them do that, I remember thinking, that coat, well, it's gotta be worth a few bob. Okay?
Yes, Gina was sure the disc must be worth more than Mr. Windybanks was suggesting, wasn't she? Remember her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbrokery.
The driver looked pretty happy when Miguel flashed some gas in his face. He went running off out of lick. Then the bug trotter called me and told me to come out from the dragon's cavern. Cabin, not cavern.
Okay. Threatened me not to snitch. Okay.
Hold it!
Threaten you how exactly?
Told me I'd only be able to sleep if I actually, he did. He said what he said. Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago. Yes. Yeah, that's it. There were one other thing he said. Which was... He told me I'd have to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop and make sure not to lose it. The ticket? Well, I never... But that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months have passed, I have to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in the log to stop it being forfeited. And he left me with some brass to pay for it. But really? Why on earth would Mr. McGill have done such a thing? Putting his overcoat with pawnbroker before the arrival of the police, it makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord, that you're calling a cat.
You can come up here.
What Mr. McGill had the driver deposit at Windybanks was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs.
I knew your other friend than that, he let me go. So I legged it before the coppers showed up.
Well done, Gina. It can't have been easy to tell the truth like that and read all that. Ginny's really put her faith in you, now. Yeah, and think her she'll have to face charge of perjury once this trial's over. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible. It's time to really go for it. Press her on everything. I did! I suppose I should. Oh, and another thing? What's that? What the fuck?
Yeah, I was
Take
wondering
a look
what
at those
the fuck you were
two!
doing.
Isn't it strange they've been whispering to each other the entire time? Yes, that is strange. It looks like they're having a secret discussion about something. Not sure I'm completely uncomfortable with that. What if there's anything I can do about it? Okay, hold on. So, there's that. So, if I, like, press her on it and then change the discussion to them, is that?
Oh, me?
Hold it!
Hold on.
Okay.
When I can get back to her. Which one should I do? Should I just...
I'm just wondering if they're supposed to say, like, something, and then we're supposed to go over, but I don't know which one you're... Did you press on everything?
Yeah, I pressed her on everything.
Excuse me!
Okay. Yeah.
Is there something you'd like to share with the court, Inspector Gregson and Mr. Graydon? Okay, so it didn't matter.
Okay, hopefully. Yeah, because they're like over there. Yeah.
Inspector Mr. Graydon.
What the fuck you doing? Ah, finally. You're trying to give me a hard attack? Yes.
You've been whispering to each other for quite some time now.
Like schoolgirls.
Tell us, what is the discussion about? Would you like to share with the class?
Discussion with the fella. Pull the other one, Sunshine. You think I got something to talk about with a shady gent like this? Shady?
And I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine. They've clearly been talking the entire time I've been cross-examining Gina. It's as if they've been negotiating.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Kensel. I've heard enough. I've had enough. I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the LBS. It appeared on the night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place among us. Negotiating concerning this disc, however, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, Gilded took what he wanted by force, at the expense of the other man's life.
Which proves my point. The disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Although I don't understand why as yet.
And 2 months ago, precisely 2 months after the
2 days.
2 days. Fuck. I just got distracted by 2 months, because it said 2 months there, so 2 days and then 2 months. God. Got them switched. Gilded's coat and his contents were due to be forfeited. I didn't know what I should do with the ticket. I mean, the coat died right after his trial. I knew that. So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own? Well, why not? They were only gonna be forfeited. Shouldn't I have got them?
Why shouldn't I have, could have?
Yeah, anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking it ain't no crime. Mr. Strahd, it appeared Mr. McGilded was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this. Do you know why that would be? No! I ain't got a clue.
Do you know what the letter of today is?
But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass, but he was probably gonna sell it.
It's the letter E.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't blame me for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime.
My lord.
What?
Him.
Oh, he's back. The evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the course expectation, sir.
Expectination.
Expectination. Okay, music. Sure. Intense music.
Violin time. It's Sherlock playing somewhere. The mysterious little box, deposited by Mr. McGilded 2 months ago. I almost said 2 years ago.
Can you sit down?
There's no doubt in my mind that it's a key piece in this far-reaching puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Ichigo. We did it.